So let's get started as soon as I have my slides. Thanks. Okay, so let's see if I can get this thing to work. I changed the title a little bit. It's still about soulbound tokens, but I modernized the title a little bit. So identity in the age of soulbound tokens. Who are developers here? I want to make this a little bit interactive. So, hi Jacob. Any other developers? Okay. Aren't you? No? Okay. So who am I? Well, when I made these slides, my best friend said to me, Frank, you're having an identity crisis because you will see this slide coming back and back and back. So who am I? I'm Frank Poncelet. In the space, they know me as Frank NFT. I'm in the crypto since the early days. But basically, I left the scene when that became dedicated hardware to mine Bitcoin. That was a mistake, I know, but yeah, it is what it is. And I basically came back in 2017 with Ethereum. And of course, I'm notorious in the space also for bringing back the V1s to life. And then on a side note, indeed, I hate the ERC721A, so I made the F, who is actually more economic with gas for small collectors and not for whales. So, NFTs. We already talked a little bit. So NFTs, they solve basically they solve one big problem. No, they solve ownership. You have this punk, this JPEG, 100K. Everybody can right-click save it, but the blockchain says this guy, this girl owns it. That is what NFTs do fix. Now, soulbound tokens, they go a little bit further than that, and we're going to come to that later on. Oh, there's the who am I slide again. So if I look at myself on Telegram, on Twitter, on Discord, on all these dApps, who am I? What is my identity in this space? Is it my wallet? Well, basically, I don't think so, but I have like 15 wallets. So which one wallet is me then? Is it my ape? I probably should scrap that slide because apes are no longer popular. So probably not. Is it just a picture of me? This is the PFP that I use on Telegram and that I also use at conferences. Is that my identity in these dApps? It is my identity on Telegram, probably. Is it my punk? Not this one, the other one. But I have several, so can't be my identity either. So where are we going with this identity thing? Oh yeah, one more, my ENS. And all these things, I basically swap them all the time. So they're not really my identity. And that is where these soulbound tokens are going to come in, because they will help me to build an identity. So what is a soulbound token? I think there's 2 or 3 guys here that know what a soulbound token is. The rest? No? Well, a soulbound token, it's an NFT, but the issuer puts it in your wallet and you can't sell it. You can't transfer it. You can't move it. And this is a misconception about SBTs. Actually, the issuer can also get it back. And that gives very interesting use cases. So, not transferable, issuer has the power, and yeah, me as an owner, it just sits in my wallet. So what would I do with something like a soulbound token? Well, my future vision there is, who am I? Well, I'm the collection of the SBTs in my wallet. So these SBTs, what can they be? Well, they can be certificates. They can be POAPs. I think POAPs have a flaw. I can probably mint a POAP here somewhere, but I can actually transfer that POAP to somebody else who wasn't here. So proof of attendance. Proof of attendance should be an SBT. What else? A driver's license. Driver's license, yeah. Most people also know a part of my identity is beer. Or should I say, part of my branding is beer. Of course, I'm not here with the car, but if I would be here with the car and I would drink too much beer, the police would stop me and they would take my driver's license away. Now, with a soulbound token, they can do that completely electronic without me having to go to the police station 2 weeks later to ask back. It can all be fully automated. And as they're SBTs, they can't get stolen. If a hacker takes over the wallet, well, he can't transfer my identity, my certificates, my whatever, my driver's license. They can't transfer it out. But of course, I will have to contact whoever issued these tokens that, I no longer have control over that wallet, and I created a new wallet. And so all my SBTs can be transferred to that new wallet. So that's an interesting use case for these SBTs. Why? Well, making Web3 less reliant on Web2 things. We need these identities. We're still really struggling with that, I think, especially because we're mainly using our wallet. Decentralized governance, that's an interesting one, because a token, of course, it will have an issuer. Now, when does it get interesting? When we make that issuer a multi-signer. So now you can actually have a community deciding if somebody actually gets the token or if the token gets removed. So, some ideas? Well, I'm very happy. Oh, they're putting the mic up. It's a little bit higher. I'm very happy in material chains at the moment. And one problem we have with material chain is the token and the physical thing, they always separate in the end. They don't stay together. With SBTs, we can actually solve that. There are other solutions too, I know, but we can actually solve that. Another use case are subscriptions. I put Netflix up here. Netflix doesn't want that you share your subscription with everybody. With an SBT, we can actually fix that, because if you pay them, you will get the SBT. If you stop paying, they will take the SBT away, and your decoder will see that. And because you can't transfer it, you're good. You're basically good. So most people probably won't like it, but we fixed the problem for Netflix with that. And another one, of course, is collateral lending, where you issue certificates if you give out lending that you have something that you actually did lend out that money. Now, you can discuss there if that's a good idea, because I did put NFT-FI up here, but those are actually transferable because you can actually sell the loan, like a bank also does with your loan. So, any questions?
It's curious when you say like the government. I'm from Belgium as well. We're having an election. It would be nice if it was decentralized. So when do you think that's gonna have a drip down into the government?
Into the government? That's probably the hardest question that you could ask, and especially in Belgium, where we have too many political parties fighting each other. Well, just before coming here yesterday, and I just told the next speaker that before coming up, I actually gave a demo to a large bank in Belgium on actually what is a CBDC and how does it work. And when the demo was over, they said, okay, thank you, Frank. Now we really know that we don't want to do this. That was their answer. So, and that was a bank. That was basically a private institution. So putting it to a government, not in my lifetime. Maybe for the younger guys here.
By the way, I was wondering if it's decentralized, why there is a provider, because the SBTs, right? They are provided by someone and they can gonna be taking off from someone. So imagine the company gets hacked, no more decentralized. So there is a security issue, right?
Well, yes and no. Anybody can get hacked. So yes, a company can get hacked. Now, if you link it to a multisig, it gets a lot harder. Or don't do like that Belgian security company that did put all their tokens in a MetaMask and then got hacked. So at least use hardware wallets and so on. So securing your ownership is a different problem, and it is definitely a problem. But we're not solving that with SBTs, of course. Yeah, and yes, we are making a compromise on centralization, but we are making a compromise on centralization in a lot of solutions. So can't solve that one with SBTs. It's a special kind of token that we issue and we can take back based on the use case. Okay, the lovely lady in the back says I have to kill it. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, there's a QR code. I made the very first open source implementation after the white paper of Vitalik. You can find that on the GitHub if you want to play with it. And so I would say, let's have fun, and I'm going to welcome the next speaker.